Good morning, everybody. Now, let's notice some English words which is now very often spoken by Indonesian people, by public and by television reporters or television journalists. Many television journalists and also public pronounce the words of hoax. Sometimes they pronounce the word into Hoax. And of course, if it is an English word, the pronunciation is absolutely wrong, because the right pronunciation of English is hoax. Actually, the word is already observed or already transferred into Bahasa Indonesia based on the Indonesian dictionary. It is observed, and then the pronunciation is actually hoax, because the spelling is Hoaks. So you have to pronounce, or you have to say the word Hoax. Why? Because Bahasa Indonesia is phonetics. What does it mean? It means that the spelling and the sound are the same. Whereas English is non-phonetics. What does it mean? Non-phonetic means that the spelling and the pronunciation on the sound is not the same. That's why when you find out the word of hoax, the spelling is Hoax. Hoax. Yeah, you pronounce hoax, not hawk. But yet when you say hawk, it is completely wrong, because it is English word. English is non-phonetic. I would like to give you another example of word. Just like when you find out English word of cut. How do you say it? You say it cut, right? Yeah. Cut, cut, memotong in Bahasa Indonesia. You say it cut, right? But when you find out the word of put, put, to put, meletakkan, you know, why you pronounce or you say the word of put, not pat, just like in the word of cut? Yeah, the reason is actually, as I told you before, that the reason is that English is non-phonetic, whereas Bahasa Indonesia is phonetic. That's why I imbue or I remind both radio and television journalists and television reporters, when you find out the word of hoax, you have to say hoax, not hawk. But if you speak in Bahasa Indonesia, just say hoax, because it is already Indonesian word, and you say hoax. That's why we hope that both Indonesian reporters, public, Indonesian journalists, and other people try to say the English word correctly and the Indonesian words correctly. When it is in Bahasa Inggris or in English, you have to say the word correctly. Many English words are pronounced incorrectly, such as the word of event. Some reporters, they say even or even. No, that's completely wrong. You have to say event. Indeed, the word of even you find out in English, but the meaning is different, you know. Event and even. And also, some people sometimes confused the stressing in English. You see, English has stress, but Indonesian doesn't. Yeah, sometimes we find out the word of, for example, prepare. This is a verb. This is a verb when you say in English prepare. But when the word become noun, the pronunciation and the stress is completely different. I just give you an example. To prepare, I will prepare myself because I will face or I will take the examination. That's why you have to do the preparation. You see, prepare and preparation. Not prepare become preparation. No, that's wrong. Prepare